What's going on guys, it's Kingman, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video I'm going to be getting inside all of the rooms on the Starchild's mission. So I'm sure most of you've done this mission and you want to know like what Raheem's face looks like inside the room or any of the other characters. So yeah, I did take these comments into consideration and I was like, why not make a video out of it? So pretty much Starchild gives you this drink and he pretty much lets you like sleep and you then spawn inside of this random room. And I did actually find the location of this room on the map as well, so I used a no clip tool I have. So yeah, you pretty much open the door and as soon as you walk in you will see Crane just sitting in the corner. So yeah, I'm actually going to be getting inside all of these rooms and then showing you up close what actually is in these rooms if you want any like extra details. So yeah, this is the first room where you like see Crane for the first time just sitting in the corner. For the next room on the right hand side you do see Crane on his knees with a bike full of blood on the floor, and this is probably like one of his flashbacks from like the older part of Dying Light. And as you see, here's the next room as well. This is him being kicked by himself, so this is him like screaming or having like a moment. For the next room here is all of the dead bodies. There's not really much special in here, it's just a bunch of bodies in a bag pretty much. And for the next room, as you see here, I spawn in, you can see the Baron literally with his hands crossed of me laying on the floor. And then for the next room you can see Crane gripping up the scientist Camilio with his fist like ready to punch him as well, which is pretty cool seeing up close. And then for the next room I've got inside, which is a pretty cool room, you can see Olivia like standing angrily for some reason. As you see, you can just see her like standing there like ready to attack or something. But I also found it quite interesting because there's like a random light just floating in the back of the room, which is pretty cool to look at and I thought to show you. And then in the next room you can see Jade just standing against the window. Unfortunately it was quite a dark scene so I couldn't really see much. You can see her with her hand against the wall. And then for the main room here is the Raheem like train scene where like Crane has to pretty much kill him because he's been bitten by a zombie. But yeah, you can see Crane like getting angry in here, just like roaming around. But obviously some of you've asked what his face looks like Raheem's, and I did try and get my best to like zoom in as much as possible using the photo mode. But obviously as you can see, it's like they haven't really added much detail to his face, it's just like all greyed out. But I do try and get as close as I can. As you see here, I do zoom in as much as I can on his face, but you can't really see like a proper face, it's just like all grey, if you get what I mean. But yeah, this is what his face looks like if you wanted to know, if you wanted to see that up close. And for the next room, this is probably one of my favourite rooms. You can actually see loads of cranes bashing on the door. They look like Ninja Turtles from like just watching this. It's quite funny to look at. And then obviously for the last room you have like the fight where you fight all the cranes, like he's fighting his demons and all that. But yeah, that's pretty much that. But here is like an overview look of like the rooms from like outside, and this is where it is on the map area. After completing the Starchild mission, I did get curious and wondered what happens if I go back to the location. Here's what happened. Yeah, so pretty much after you've completed the mission, like you can hear all of the audio still from the runes, but they've actually made the runes disappear, so you can't actually go back. But obviously you can still hear the audio, and the only thing they left behind was the door, which is pretty interesting to me. So if you are doing the Starchild mission, you'll be able to see it if you're roaming around in no clip, but once you do complete the mission, it will disappear. But yeah, that's it for today's video guys. If you are new, make sure you like and subscribe. Check out my Baron video, like going back inside the castle, and also getting inside the volatile meeting room and much more. Make sure you do subscribe. See you in the next one.